Hello, my friends, and welcome back to our continuing blind Let's Play of Wild Arms 2. My name is FlightlessBird, this is your story-based gaming channel, and today we just got done by whatever the heck happened in the last episode. That was not on my bingo card, so I'm very surprised by everything that happened there, and I'm also very intrigued by what happened there. I doubt we'll get any answers anytime soon, but hey, look! We ran into Lilka. So, let's go, maybe form a party. I hope you're all having a wonderful, fantastic day today. Hey there, what's wrong with you? Help! Hey you, settle down. She's hungry. Aww. Good thing I'm in a bakery. So you're a user of magic, a crest sorceress? I goofed with the teleport gem and went up in the wrong spot. I ran out of gems and money to boot. So I walked and made it to this town. Well, what about food? What have you been eating? Actually, I haven't been. I smelled your freshly baked bread and it drew me here. Aww. Auntie, could we? Say no more. Young lady, take as much of a bread as you can get. Oh, what great, nice people. You mean? No, I couldn't. Now, don't be shy. Come on, tell me which kind you like. Thanks so much. I'll try a jelly roll, please. And this. How many would you like? Because that would be me. I'd be like, I'll take one of everything. Just one, ma'am. Aw. She is so, like, she doesn't want to... She doesn't want to have the baker give her food because she feels like she didn't do anything to get it. And the baker's wife is like, have as much as you want. But her response is just simply, I just need one. I mean, these are all good people. Except maybe Ashley, who turned into a giant monster. Ah! The jury's still out on that one. Actually, Cathedral takes a lot of energy, so I get hungry a little more quickly than other people. How many do you want? 5 jelly rolls, please. Oh, there she goes. I really appreciate this. Oh, look at those sprites. I love the sprites. So you have to go to the Valeria household too. They're so adorable. What a coincidence, huh? Hey, I know. Let me take you there to thank you for the jelly rolls. Take me there? But you don't even know. You don't even know. You don't even look like you know the way. I'm like stumbling because I'm laughing and I'm smiling. Well, I'm actually. I know roughly where it is, so we can look together. Okay? Yeah, I guess so. Oh my gosh! Wait, I haven't even introduced myself yet. My name is Lilka. Lilka Ellenak. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Oh, I'm Ashley. The pleasure's all mine. We got a party! Although he is much higher level than her, obviously, because she was only... She didn't have the side story we went on. Be careful, or you worry me so much. Mr. Valeria is a nobleman, so watch your tongue. You gonna tell me where he is? Well, Ashley is so lucky. There's still some of Marina's homemade bread. I know I should say this, but you should feel lucky to be the sole survivor. Besides, we want to see Marina heartbroken. Yeah, it's gotta be scary. I wonder what Lilka hears when she says that. Wait, sole survivor? What do you mean? The Valeria Chateau is like a great big thing at the top of a cliff. Yeah, that helps. Hey, dude. I'm so glad you're alright. You're really something. You killed those baddie monsters at the ruins. In my humble opinion, Ashley escaped unharmed because of the charm given to him by Tim. The great Tim. Oh, hello. Can you believe those darn terrorists? First monsters, then terrorists. If it isn't one thing, it's another. Okay, now, before we leave, we do need to go to the SP place. Which I do not know where it is. We also need to make sure we equip Lilka because we did buy stuff for her. We do have the Grudiev, which I am going to remove from Ashley and give to her. It is percentage based, so she doesn't get as much from it as he does. But I don't want her to die on the first monster that swings the sword. Alright, but now you issue create spell, right? I knew it. Okay, so we do have a crest cap here. Not really sure what all that is. Break, shield, air screen, heal. Problem with heal though is can't use it out of battle. Really sucks. Dispel, spark, flame, protect, rise and shine, media weapon, vortex, freeze, aqua, quick, reflect, and revive. So quick maybe? Like I'm pretty sure we already have a couple attack spells. So protect, possibly? That's interesting. We have the purple ones and then we have the purple with the other ones. I'm not really sure how those work. I haven't really got a tutorial on this yet. And I don't see any way to equip different things. Protects party from normal attacks. So this is probably not a good thing for her to have, but just for the extra defense, it's better for her right now, even if it's not great for her later. Like later, if you have a tank or something, obviously having that tank would be preferred. And I believe it was Ephemerius. Hey, Ephemerius, how you doing? Who mentioned that this is probably a really good skill because you can't heal with spells outside of battle. Having this FP turn into HP makes it so it's less grindy in a way. But the problem is, I don't want to get this until I get this, which will take a while because this is 6 more points. Well, it's 3 more points, which means I can't invest in this until level 12 at the earliest. For her, though, she's going to invest that now. But I get some more of the HP. And thank you all so much for all your tips and feedbacks without spoiling anything. I super duper appreciate that a lot. I have 0 Gala. Didn't I fight a bunch of battles? I didn't get any Gala from all that? Great big thing at the top of a cliff. So we're looking for a great big thing at the top of a cliff. All right. So I see a cliff there, but I don't know if that's where the Magess area was. But going there may not be a bad idea. Valeria Chateau. Excellent. We've already found it. But I would like to see about the area where, you know, all hell breaks loose. Let's have them both attack the balloon. Ashley is strong enough to one-shot them. That's good. Lilka can't. Having that extra defense, though, is definitely paying off early on. Because that's a lot of HP. I'm going to have her go ahead and heal herself. Ashley is a little bit faster than Lilka. And Lilka's a little bit faster than the bomb, so unfortunately I can't take advantage of another heal here. But hey, that's good. Probably a good fight to have, considering Lilka's lack of HP here. I mean, levels overall and HP, because, you know, she's a sorceress. There it is. Sword Cathedral. Was this place abandoned now? Or are there people here? Can't go around here though. That was a mirror that was shattered. I believe this was the room that we read all the books in. Kinda hard to tell. There's a save point. Okay, we definitely did not go here. I don't remember a save point. Sword Magess blood relatives. Sword Magess was an ordinary girl who, with a wolf beside her and Argetlahm in hand, saved the world. Since then, the lineage of the Sword Magess is seen as the lineage of a hero. But no one on the planet is directly descended from the Sword Magess. The family line was carried on, but the blood got diluted and the hero's ancestors spread. How much value is placed on blood? The Sword Magess herself said blood doesn't make a hero. Indeed, it doesn't. See a book titled The Heroes and Calamities. A hero needs a disaster to fight in order to become a hero. The reverse is also true. When a hero appears, disaster follows. There are two sides of the same coin. This is a lot like the Batman line. When Commissioner Gordon, the trilogy, the Christopher Nolan trilogy, when Commissioner Gordon tells Batman, "What about escalation?" You know, the more we do, the more the enemies do to ramp it up. And then a guy shows up dressed like a bat. And now we have all these enemies running around Gotham City and all these weird characters. And how much of this is to blame on Batman? And how much is this to blame on the villain? Did Batman create all these villains by his mere presence? Did he spawn this wave of psychopathic villains? I always thought that was a cool little, sort of like a thought exercise. Now, I'm someone who firmly believes that someone who commits a crime, the person who's to blame is the person who committed the crime. So I'm not going to place the blame on Batman, but I just thought it's a really cool idea and a really cool thought. A hero isn't born, it's something you know as a result of actions. The pedestal of Argetlahm. Spent by trapping the demon behind the event horizon, the mages trust Argetlahm into stone. Many knights and heroes have vied for Argetlahm, but all have failed. Even blood relatives of the Sword Magess couldn't retake the sword. The Argetlahm, thrust into the earth, acts as if it rejects all but the Sword Magess. The cathedral devoted to the Sword Magess had the pedestal enshrined. Even the stone itself was removed. And yeah, if you haven't seen my Let's Plays before, this is what I do with my Let's Plays. I like to try to take my time through the games. I do not believe in rushing as fast as humanly possible. I think I just ran out the door because I'm directionally challenged. Yep, I'm totally directionally challenged. I know... I do know that the longer a playlist, the less people watch. And I understand that. But at the same time, if you're here for just the first episode, the second episode, I'm glad you're here. And I hope you enjoy what you have. And if you like seeing a deep, thought out run of a game and not just racing to the end, well, that's what I try to do here. I try to enjoy the game to the fullest, try to learn as much about it, take my time, and see everything there is to be seen. Okay, so in this place, we know there were 2 rooms with books. We know we read 1 room with all the books in the last episode. And we know the other room we didn't read because we didn't remember seeing a save point. I would have remembered seeing a save point. Or maybe we did read it and I just don't remember seeing a save point on the books. Either way, I'm glad we came back just to make sure and to also read in case we didn't get to read. Yeah, I want to make sure we do that. So my money is there's probably something here. It doesn't show up until we like learn about it. Based on what I was told in one of the comments is the search system is used mostly to make it so that you can't go to one place before the game wants you to go to that place. Now you can find some random items maybe, but you're not gonna find like a hidden dungeon most likely. At least not right now. Maybe later in the game, but I really doubt anytime soon. I would like to meet with Mr. Valeria. I'm sorry, but is he expecting you? Nah, not really. Well, in that case, can I ask you to wait to the parlor on the 3rd floor? I would be happy to. Please, let me show you the way. I have an invitation letter. Why didn't you say that sooner? Sorry. I can't help but get nervous. I hate waiting like this. I bet we'll have to have good manners and everything. Oh, this is the guy who helped us out, right? We got the voice I gave him. Just be aware, sometimes my voices may vary in games unless the character is like, you know, constantly in every video. Sorry to keep you waiting. There was something I had to finish. No, don't get up. Let me introduce myself. I am Erwin Vold Valeria, the Lord of the House of Valeria. I am, Ashley Winchester, the sole survivor of the destroyed special squad. And the lovely lady is the famed Eleniac witch girl, perhaps. Well, Ashley, what would you like to know the most? Everyone thinks that Arms was despondent because of what happened at the ceremony. But actually, our aim was not simply to prevent terrorism as we announced. Actually, it was a magnificent experiment in demon summoning. Wait, what? Is this Persona? Demon summoning? Am I playing the wrong game? Like seriously, am I playing the wrong game? A magic ritual to bring beings from a parallel universe into ours. You mean you brought us there for that? Yes, and Arms was destroyed. But that wasn't the end of everything. You miraculously survived and control of Arms passed to the House of Valeria. I am saying that Arms is being reborn under the Valerias for a different purpose. The new Arms will belong to no nation, but will be an autonomous fighting force. Ashley Winchester, you were selected by Arms. You know what also kind of reminds me of? It reminds me of Unbreakable, the old M. Night Shyamalan movie starring Bruce Willis and that other famous dude, Samuel L. Jackson, right? And in that movie, the villain is looking for someone who's opposite to him, so he purposely creates tragic accidents to see if he can find someone who's his opposite. And that's kind of what I get here. It's almost like they created a demon summon to see if a hero would emerge. And that's based on the book we just read, where, you know, there must be a tragedy for the hero, you know, it must be a tragedy. It's almost like we were created by these people. And that's why we could accept the sword, because the conditions weren't done in such a way that it allowed it to happen. What the heck? What just happened? I am so confused. A woman with blue hair walked into the room, and then all of a sudden now, there's a flash, and it says Irvin's sister. What just happened? Here you are. Is something wrong with my sister? No, nothing. I'm so confused. These two are guests of mine. You could at least greet them. Altacia? 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 Altacia. That almost sounds like Altyson. Kind of weird how you can name so many people, which actually makes you buy into the world. These aren't people that are just living. These are people that you gave names to, so therefore they must be important, right? I don't know. I mean, they may be unimportant, but when one of them becomes important, you don't realize it because you've been doing it all along. I don't know. I just think it's a really cool idea. Let me finish. The old arms was destroyed, so is the new arms made up of just me? No, not just you. You are the third member. They must be ready for anything, so we need a crest sorcerer. Which is why I asked for help from the famous Elenia Gavlich girl. This girl too? But my name is Lilka Eleniak. The Eleniak witch girl is my older sister. Oh. She got hurt in an experiment with a magic artifact and couldn't come. So I came instead. I guess it won't be of any use. It has to be my sister, right? Oh, she wants to so badly be a part of this. Look at her. I would like to use my magic to be used someday too. I want to be like my sister. Of course, my magic isn't as good as hers. I was only at about the middle of my class in magic school, and I sort of lack confidence. Do you think that maybe possibly you could use me? Alright. I am sure that you'll be fine. You probably know this already, but this is a very serious business. Do you understand? Yes, thank you very much. I still have a long way to go, but someday I'll be just like my sister. I'm so glad. I thought all men were prettier than women were cold. What? I thought all men who were prettier than women were cold. I guess she's saying that if a man is handsome, that means they're vain. And if they're vain, that means they only care about themselves. I think that's what she's trying to say. That's a weird line, though. Irving, you aren't that way at all. You're actually very nice. Nice. Oh, really? I don't think I'm quite as nice as you say, Lilka. Really? But I'm not about to deny that I'm pretty. I've never thought so, but that's what I've always been told. These days, I'm beginning to think that the Mavi is really the kites. Let me give you your first mission as arms. Oh, but wait, preparations will take a while longer. Wait in the chateau for our preparations to be complete. Then you'll get to the assignment. In other words, wait for your third party member? Is that what you're saying? Because he mentioned that there were 3. Anything in here that we can look at? Nope. Okay. Here on the 3rd floor are the parlor and Irving's and Alticia's private rooms. So Valeria is always busy. If he is not in his room, he may be on the floor. To get to the floors, use the elevator straight ahead. I'm gonna try to stick with Alticia. Kind of like that name, Alticia. Like I said, it reminds of Altyson from Super War Wars. And if I can give a character a name that sounds like a character from Super War Wars, I think that's a pretty cool thing to do. It's an honorable thing. You see a book entitled The Coming Threat. The threat of the blazing demon is past, but who knows when another threat may appear. The next disaster to strike could be a monster or could be a natural disaster. We're not prepared to deal with such disasters. A threat global in scale could overwhelm us. We must unite, but can we? Are our beliefs and ideas too different? Hard to tell which bookshelves we've read. Hold on, I missed that one, so let me go back. You see a book entitled The Road to World Unity. What can unite the world so that all the nations can live as one? Absolute terror, overpowering force, common ideals. Everyone has different ideas and opinions. Will the world ever unite? In the past, others strove for unity, only to see their achievements vanish like a dream. Is it even possible for one ruler to unify the world? Perhaps the world will unite only when all the people of the world desire unity. The Filgaia Summit. The Filgaia Summit is a conference of the nation's highest-ranking leaders. The summit is held every 2 years and during a crisis. During Slayheim's collapse, an emergency summit was held to discuss the world situation. The Treaty of Iscariot, a peace treaty, was also discussed again this time. Iscariot? Huh! Interesting biblical name there. At this summit, nations met to discuss world peace, not their own national interest. I wonder if the treaty went really bad considering the name of the thing. Irving's diary. It's locked. You can't read it. Aww. Yeah, we didn't think it would be that easy, did we? What if Alticia is here? Big mirror. Good lord. Look at the size of that thing. Nothing in here? We'll go down to the 2nd floor. I'm not sure which floor is story progress, so... Before I joined ARMS, I observed Raline, the network of the planet's life energy. I wish I could observe Valeria Chateau's kitchen as a framed observer, of course. Ah, life energy? Sound like Final Fantasy VII? Linda, don't worry, my head isn't shaking that much. Oh, doctors. I'm Linda. I'm kind of new at this, so go easy on me, okay? What a nice young body. I'm Momo. As you can see, I'm a nurse. Hey, remember Momo from Breath of Fire? Momo was cool. I like Momo. Well, hello. The Stirdark. The Stirdark. Okay, so it looks like we are going to change after all because this is a sorcery item. And that's definitely hers. Analyze the parameters of an enemy. So I guess turn 1 she does that to figure out elemental weakness, and then turn 2 she can unload. That's why it's always good to explore, my friends. May have missed the Stirdark. Hey, it's Alticia. It's so rare that my brother agrees to see visitors. He has a bad habit of taking everything upon himself. But no one has the strength to do everything all alone. Yet everyone has the strength to help others. Isn't it ironic? Anything in here? Nope. Okay. Well, it's a good thing we came to the second floor. We got to see Altaisia, and we got the stirred. By the way, if you want, feel free to let me know of the translations in the comment section. So I'm pretty sure stir dark means something else. Was the other one? I think someone mentioned that the first quest we got here was a different name in the first one. Like this is Grudhiev or something. Yeah. The Morgult acquired. That's why you search everything. This is probably for Brad. Although it's just good for anyone, really. I mean, plus strength is fantastic. But yeah, that's probably going to be a Brad item. Smash hit. Attack with 1.5 times normal power. I'm assuming that means with a 75% accuracy. So more often than not, you're going to get more damage using it, I think. If I'm reading that correctly. Oh, look at me. That's right. My domain. This is my domain. D-E-M-E-S-N-E. Demesne. Demesne. Domain. I know, domain. I always like it when it's spelled Demesne, though. Pretty sure it's just pronounced domain, but it looks cool. I think Crusader Kings has it as that spelling, Demesne. Unsure. In ancient times, Filgaia was protected by Sword Magess. Now it is our turn to protect Filgaia as members of arms. Oh, save point, don't need that. Running low on items, if you're going on a long trip, now's the time to stock up. Yeah, I have 0 money. You know, you would think that you would find a chest with money in it. I mean, that's like the typical RPG thing, right? But instead, I'm finding, you know, crest? No, not crest. Augments? Well, what is the right word? Rune? Not mean to leave the Valeria Chateau. Right out the door. Where the heck am I supposed to go? I kind of been everywhere, aren't I? Protected by the Sword Magess. Memory. What? Your chamber just has for food on the table, so I have a side job here. Only legendary Teme Gomeski could lead no more bullets, if he really exists, that is. I don't know if I've been here before. You know the memory services all over the world, right? So Valeria created them and deployed them all over Filgaia. They've been around a lot longer than arms, so they kind of have seniority over us. So Valeria lost the use of one of his legs due to an unfortunate accident, and he showed such brilliance in swordsmanship and the casting of spells. Truly unfortunate. I just really hope he's on our side. You know, having just played Lunar, kind of wonder sometimes. Okay, here we are. Wait, you can't go in there. It's a restricted area. This area is for emergency use only. It's off limits. Sorry. Didn't tell anyone, but we're skipping work right now. You be quiet now. Excuse me, but you look for someone. Yes, I'm looking for Irving. I think I saw him headed to his room just now. Thank you, I'll go and see. Interesting. But we do know where Irving is. He's on the 3rd floor. Don't know how I missed that area in my initial exploration, but it's all good. It's all good. I believe his was the left room. I'll tell you about the mission. Is your preparations complete? I did not mean to say hold on a second. I'm ready. But I'll have you come along on our first mission. Your first mission is to join up with another ARMS member. Another comment? Who could that be? Where do we meet up? I'll show you. The other party already knows that you're coming. All you have to do is to go there and meet up. Understood. No, Ashley. Could I see your weapon? My weapon? They expect there to be fighting at the meeting point. We want you to be prepared for anything. You seem to be keeping this in good shape. What was that shot? What happened? I really hope he's not setting me up. Music just changed. This man isn't today, dude. It is the reason is Ashley. Oh, dear Lord. I was just saying. I wonder if I can actually trust people. Thanks, Irving, for immediately destroying my trust. At least you didn't, like, let me think I could trust you for a while. Lilka, here are your orders. You will escort the prisoner, Ashley. Escort him to the prison island of Illsveil. Yeah, at least he didn't wait a long time to reveal he's some evil villain. I gotta give props for that, you know? At least I know this time. Inside the prisoner convoy vessel. Now, I'm getting flashbacks from the Count of Monte Cristo. That's such a great movie. The one starring James Caviezel, really, really good. Shoot, why did this happen to me? Open up, let me get out of here. I didn't do anything. If I check it out, I'd be cleared. Everyone says they're innocent when they hear they're being sent to Illsveil. That's because it's an isolated prison island. Once you go in, you never come out alive. It would have been great if he said something like, oh, hi, Lilka. It would have been great if he said something like, well, of course we know you're not innocent. The innocent don't go to Illsveil. Illsveil is where the politically difficult people go. And I was sort of like how they said it in Count of Monte Cristo. That would have been amazing. But yeah, still, I'm getting kind of Monte Cristo references. Ashley. From the beginning, he planned to trick me. Don't worry. When we get to Illsveil prison, I'll prove your innocence. You need to be patient until then. That's not gonna happen. Hey, almost there. Now get out. Feast your eyes on the lovely Illsveil prison. It'd be cool if this was just like it'd be cool if this was just a test to see how we react and if we can get ourselves out and he's actually not a villain. But I highly doubt that. Two-hearted criminals so despised by the public. Welcome to Illsveil prison. I like how everyone doesn't change except us. As the first convict here, I'm now ruler of this independent domain. Hey, he said domain. In other words, I'm the warden. As all you criminals are able to see, Illsveil is an isolated prison island. In other words, it's a natural fort. While it wasn't terribly hard for you convicts to get here, it's impossible to get out alive. Once you get used to it, life here isn't too bad. Being on the outside isn't so hot. Here you trouble only useless fools. What about you spending your remaining years here, enjoying yourself here? The longer you are here, the better your life will be. I've got 214 years left on my sentence. Hope you don't have fancies about escaping yet. And of course, if you win my favor, becoming prison warden isn't a dream. The fact that this island is an independent domain stems from that very fact. Anyway, I need to go to explain everything to one in Dokyeon. Let me take care of it. You should just stay low and yeah, lay low. It's best to take these things slow. So, you're used to stuff like this? Well, sort of. When I was little, I pulled a lot of pranks and got locked in the closet for it. Wow. Wow, that's too bad. Regardless, we were disarmed and now I have no weapon. I have no intention of doing anything drastic. But how do I explain it? If I really want it, I can use my magic to blast her in a second. No, it's not me! But we can use this. Definitely, I'll retrieve your confiscated weapons. Lay low and be patient, she says. Adapt to your circumstances, Lilka. Thanks for earlier. You tried to cheer me up, right? Be careful. Okay. Don't overdo it. Hey, come over here. Oh. It's first aid I learned with the musketeers. Even I can help out. But yet, once we get out of here, he'll never be able to do that for our party again. The number 3 waiting area has been closed by a security system. I don't know. Kill it anyway. Security system was killed. The number 3 waiting area is open. What's this? Gonna be enemies here, right? Yep. So what we can do is we can use Analyze on turn 1. And that will tell us it's a level 4, 40 HP, and it's weak to light. Resistance down, parry down. I don't have a lightning spell. That looked painful. Okay, so we know it only has 40, so if I do that again, it'll die. Thing is, though, it slowed me, so I'm kind of in a bad spot here. He's not 19. Alright. Randomized numbers can get interesting. Do we go down first or do we go across? I mean, we did just open a door. That door didn't have to be open, so I think we should probably use the door. Ow! That was rude! Take that, jerk. Nobody required. Something like valuable here. I feel like I'm playing Parasite Eve now. Okay, so we got a cute ribbon, but I'm pretty sure we already have a cute ribbon. Oh, we don't. Cool. Now we know that there are in-world traps that you can blow up. That's kind of cool. Kind of cool because also knowing to get shot. I saw it just a second too late. Like a second too late. Yeah, I could have rotated the camera for ease of access, but I didn't. A DA-259 in the prison block. Release the guard creatures immediately. Suppress the rebellion now. Inmates wanted dead or alive. Repeat. That takes me somewhere. Wait, this is where I came in. Oh, I came in. So directionally challenging. I hate it when I have multiple places to go because I never know where to go first. Okay, so probably analyze the Impusa. Definitely gonna heal in this fight. Hopefully that guy doesn't start with a slow. That'd be annoying. 40 HP as well. Also weak to lightning. I think the game wanted me to make lightning crest magic. And I didn't. I don't even know how to access the protect. So are these items that are used and not spells? I'm a little bit confused by that. Let's go ahead and see if magic does work on these guys, even though they're not weak to it. I just need 40 points of damage. Perfect. Definitely want to heal here. I don't think using magic decreases my FP though. I'll have to like pay attention to that next round. Ow, that hurt. All right, so I have 34 FP. If I use freeze. Yeah, I don't gain FP because I'm not attacking, but I don't lose FP either. So once I have enough FP to use a spell, I can use it infinitely. Huh. He attacked first that time. Really wish I cast a spell right now. I think that just drains HP, not actual strength. Ripe fruit. Those are usually like worth quite a bit of money. Not to mention also good items. What's your HP? Your HP is 95. That's important because I need to see how much HP you get on the next level up. Okay, so both of those ways take you to a room that looks exactly the same. I'm not sure which room I came in on though. But I guess let's just go this way for now. Has a lot of enemies. That's a really slow combat. That's why I ran away. I mean, I'm gonna have to stop and heal like every other round because there's 3 of them. Someone down there with a gun. That's a weird walkway. Nothing exists there. I had to go all Space Quest on this guy and drop my hand grenade from the top. Whoa! Well, what am I supposed to do here? I guess you don't go this way yet? So that means that other way that I didn't know about, I guess I go in that way. Problem is I'm not sure which. Well, I'll know because the thing should be destroyed, right? The turret. The turret should be destroyed based on the way I went, providing it didn't respawn. If it does respawn, well then, heck, that's unfortunate. But it just taunted, which is weird. Oh, come on! I'm pretty sure Flame does one-shot these guys, though, which is what I should have done. Right? I should have done this to begin with. I mean, these guys aren't really hurting me. And flame can one-shot them, so I should just be flaming. And what I mean by they can't really hurt me, they can hurt me, they just don't do that much damage. And there's level 4. I like a little umbrella twirl with it above her head. That's really cool. All right, 95 HP. I should be at, let's see, I'll probably gain 20 per level. So I should be 122. Called it. I called that. That was impressive. So yeah, it looks like it gives plus 7 HP per rank, I'd imagine. So getting 3 levels of HP up is like getting an extra 50 levels of HP by the end of the game. Because if you get it by level 12, 369, no, level 9. So if max level is, I have no idea which way to go. If max level is 99, which I don't know if anyone actually goes that high. If max level is 99, then let's see, 22 times 90 extra HP. It's a lot of extra HP by the end of the game. Got Barcast. How easy is it to run away? Can we just always run away from every combat? Because if so, I'd much rather run away. I mean, yeah, this is, I understand this is probably trying to get you catch up to Ashley. But at the same time, it's easier to fight with Ashley than it is to fight with Lilka. Okay, I think I'm on the other side of the prison. Yep. It is good to know, like, how easy it is to run away, though. Okay, that's kind of annoying because that heals him, so I'm gonna have to use this spell to kill him now. Which is fine. I mean, that's not a big deal. I gotta remember, there is no magic points in this game. That's a big shift. So I can really see the advantage of having that the FP turn HP thing. Wow. I should be fighting these guys just for the revive foods. I mean, that's kind of insane how much we're getting early on. Number 2 waiting area. Kill it. Now I'm assuming we're gonna find Ashley's gear in here. And we bring it back to Ashley, then we go to that room where that guard is, and then Ashley knocks the guard out. That is an interesting little puzzle there. I like it. I didn't press the right button. I mean, sometimes this game, the second button is the right button. And then it switches to the first one. Be consistent. I bet it's to confiscate equipment. Wait, what? But did Ashley use a mechanical glove like this? Who cares? I'll take it all and something will work. Gale card acquired? And I'm assuming that was Brad's weapon now. So someone here is Brad. So I guess he's not the third team member of Arms. I don't remember seeing Brad this way, so he must be another way. Going this way is kind of a waste of time. Yeah, let's just go ahead and fight. I shouldn't fight these guys. I need to fight the other guys. The other guys could be revivers. That's fine. If you do like what you see here, don't forget to give this video a thumb up to like the video and subscribe. It only takes a second to hit that thumbs up icon, and it really, really helps out the growth of the channel. I mean, I'm someone who is still a very small YouTuber, and growth is hard when you're small. So I do appreciate it. Also, another way to help out is, besides watching videos, is to comment on them as well. And I love to hear your thoughts about the games we play. It's why I do Let's Plays, because I want to know, hey, what did you think of Wild Arms 2 when you were a kid? Just don't spoil anything, please. I don't like spoilers. But, you know, you can always say, hey, you know, the first time I saw Ashley turn a monster, I was like, what is going on here? Or when I was brought out to prison, it made me wonder, again, what is going on here? I mean, I think that guy was talking to the other guy in that one cutscene. I'll need to go back and watch that cutscene now, because that seems a lot more important than I thought it was. Am I going the wrong way? Yes, of course I'm going the wrong way. I need to go down the stairs. At least I went the right way to get here. Just purely accidental, but I'll take pure accidents. Alright, just one of them. If he heals, we flame him. If he doesn't heal, well, then we flame him. I mean, that just made it so I don't have to worry. I could always heal here, but I don't need to. I am really confused about those crest things. Like, I made a crest thing, and it looks like an item that you use. And I'm unsure if I'm supposed to use that item, because if I use the item, I like learn it, or if it's something different. Yeah, is it like a one-time use thing? Is it a multi-type use thing? I'm really not sure. With that gel card, you should be able to open the lock. But before that, thanks, Lilka. Hand me my equipment. I thought I had to talk to him again to open give him the equipment. So I had to just click on the lock. Thought it might have been automated. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Special keys need to open the lock. What? Oh, I think the game is trying to teach me that I have to go into the item menu to use stuff. Hey, sorry to keep you waiting. Here, take this. Wow, you bought so much. These mechanical gloves are my clothes, right? Well, they aren't mine. I don't understand. So what could I have done? Anyway, here, put this on. Hurry, we need to get out of here quickly. Oh, great job. Don't look over here. Oh, come on. That noise you heard earlier was a mass jailbreak. It seems that all the convicts have escaped at once. A mass jailbreak? Is that possible? Probably should stop off. You know, it's interesting because normally a scene like that, it's the girl like changing and the girl's like, look away. So interesting role reversal there. Also, press the touchpad in order to change characters. I was like, there's got to be a way to do that, because different puzzles in the game require different tools. Yeah, we go through this door, then we go down, and then we go through that other door. And I'm fairly certain I'm fairly certain we gotta space quest this. We do! We had to space quest this! If you don't know the reference, in Space Quest 1, there is an alien who's guarding something. And you have to go on the balcony and you have to drop a grenade down on the alien. In this case, we gotta drop a knife down on him. Oh, there's a callback. Man, Space Quest was ridiculously hard. All the dots. Whoa. This thing can turn. Are you serious? Wait, how do you get through it? Run past? There we go. And that's tricky. There's two of them. They're just staring at me. Oh, come on. How did that not hit? Yeah, there we go. No. Just no. Confirmation the number of trespass bleed out caused intimate or insurrection. The trespass to armed men. They're currently holding somewhere in Illsveil. Come on. There we go. Ah. Nice. Oh no, why does that happen now? There he is. Aren't you going to run away? Were you set by Irving? What? I am asking you. Were you set by Irving? Do you know Irving? We're not communicating well here, but it has to be you guys. How can you say that with certainty? You got such a baby face. There's someone locked up in here. Thanks. Did I say something to offend you? These my clothes are mine. Could you hand them over? There's no time, right? Where the heck are you? Death row inmate number 666, Brad Evans. I'm one of the armed members chosen by Irving. Let's go. How are we all like in jail? Every time. What's interesting about the way our party is, though, it looks like you can have 3 more party members, doesn't it? Because that's a really, I mean, each block of the characters look like there could be another block. Also, I noticed that Brad joins at level 6, which is kind of annoying. But he already has a ton of HP, so it should be fine. But I'm going to go ahead and take a break here, my friends, now that we got our 3rd party member. Much love to you all. I hope you have a wonderful, fantastic, amazing, awesome day. And until next time, I'm going to continue playing Let's Play of Wildlands 2. So long, and take care. Thank you for watching this video and being the #1 YouTube community in all of YouTube. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear from you. And remember that you matter, you are brilliant, and you are loved. Always be true to yourself and never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.